All air conditioning service work begins by identifying what refrigerant is present in the system. Allow it to warm up and stabilize. Once it's stabilized, testing can proceed. Remove the service caps from the system. Attach the hose to the analyzer, then slip the quick coupler over top of the AC service port. Hose at the tester and allow some of the Freon to purge out of the hose. Then follow the on-screen prompts to complete the sampling process. You will only proceed if the refrigerant identified comes up as 100% R134A. As anything other than 134A, see your instructor before proceeding. Side and low side fittings. Be sure, once the fitting is placed over the service port, to rotate the service knob so it will depress the Schrader core and allow access to the refrigerant. Been connected, you may proceed with pressure testing. Run the vehicle, turn the air conditioning on, sample the temperature of the outlet duct in the dash. Record the pressures on the low side and high side gauges. If you're going to proceed with a recharge, hit the recover button. That will draw any remaining refrigerant out of the system, drawing the system into a slight vacuum to boil off any remaining refrigerant. You should see the needles on the pressure gauges dropping towards zero as the refrigerant is recovered, filtered, recycled, and placed in the holding tank. Been completely evacuated of refrigerant, you may open the system and perform any repairs that need to be done on the air conditioning system. For a straight recharge, the next thing we would do is hit vacuum. We'll draw the system into a vacuum of at least 29.92 inches to boil off any remaining moisture. Following the vacuum process, you can also do a leak test, which holds the system in a vacuum to see if the pressure bleeds off. You should only recharge a system that has passed leak testing. If it fails leak testing, it will not hold refrigerant, and any refrigerant you put in the system will be lost. After the vacuum process has been completed and the system has passed a leak test, press charge. Enter the charge amount and whether you want to charge to the high side, low side, or both sides. If you charge from the low side, you can start the vehicle to finish the charging process. If you charge from both or high side, the vehicle must remain off. Once the charging process is completed, start the vehicle and note your air conditioning pressures as well as the duct temperature coming out of the center of the AC vent. The final process is to equalize the hoses. You'll start with the vehicle off, removing the high side hose and fitting. Then follow the on-screen prompts. Start the vehicle, watch the pressures. When the AC is turned on, the low side will draw the pressure down to between 25 and 40 psi while the air conditioning system is running. You'll then remove the low side. Follow the on-screen prompts to clear any remaining pressure from the hoses. Don't forget to put your caps back on as they seal the system. Unplug the unit and close the tank valves. Your air conditioning system is recharged. Finish by running the AC leak detector over top of all of the hoses and connections